So we found out that we have a very important game in the Champions League group stages. Arsenal awaits us at the Emirates. We cannot suffer another defeat in this tournament. This is by far our hardest game in the group so far, even though we suffered a shock defeat against Sporting Lisbon. We have to throw everything at the Champions League now. We need to make this our main priority for this season because the Bundesliga is not working out, boys. But we do get a surprise call from our England teammate Jack Wilshere, wishing us good luck in the game on Wednesday. We banter about how poor Butland was in goal against Slovenia and how this noob is the worst England goalkeeper since Paul Robinson. But game time is approaching, time to do the business. The game is finally here, boys, against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. The big boy Champions League game is finally here. And as you can see, everyone and their mama is sitting on 3 points in this group right now. The players to watch, Alexis Sanchez and us. Game time is on, boys. Let's do this. The first chance comes to us. Castro is on the ball here. Royce lays it off to us and we have a shot to Shelby with the big boy block. Aubameyang gives it to us. We tried to give it to Marco Reus. Marco Reus robs the Bushi there. Simple play, and Aubameyang hits the inside of the post, and that was so unlucky for us because normally when you hit the inside of the post it goes in, but it just manages to float past Peter Cech's goal there. Royce drops it off to us. Koscielny with another block. The boy has been a beast this game. Aubameyang puts it wide and it goes nowhere. Ozil on the ball here. Ramsey gives it to Welbeck. Ramsey with a shot. Oh my word, the Welsh Dragon nearly puts it in there, boys. Alexis Sanchez cutting inside. Alexis Sanchez has done nothing all this game, to be honest. Ozil on the ball here. Ozil strikes it. Goes wide once again. Giroud puts a nice ball through to Alexis Sanchez. Is Alexis Sanchez gonna have his big break? Ginter with the big boy block. Simple block there. We have a simple goal kick here. Immobile heads it to us. We give it back to Immobile. Immobile gives it back to us. Nice 1-2 with the Italian beast there. And we're gonna try and give it to Immobile. The Bushi, the French beast, is there. And supposedly it is a free kick. I don't see how. Giroud gives it to Cazorla. Cazorla blasts it over. Campbell is on the ball. Campbell, he's been a beast this season, to be honest. And he gives it to us. We can't stop thinking of that last opportunity we had in the 90th minute where Peter Cech saves. Absolutely stupid. I don't see how we didn't put that in there. We shot it straight at the keeper. But we get benched for this game, boys, against Freiburg, and they win 1-0. Hidden Stad has scored the goal. And we just keep on losing to relegated sides. This is not on, boys. But onto the domestic cup against Darmstadt, and hopefully we could get a W. I don't even think they're in the Bundesliga, boys, so we should friggin' wipe them on the floor here, boys. We call for the ball and we're gonna shoot it, and they keep it with the simple save there. They have a shot here. Oh, what a save that is from our keeper. That was outstanding. What a friggin' save that was, boys. Look at that save in slow motion as well. Look. One-handed save. Oh, boys, that must have hurt his hand there. The power on that. And they miss an open goal here, boys. Unfortunately for them, it just goes right over the bar. Noob shot there. Grosskreutz on the ball here. Grosskreutz lays it off to us. We give it to this noob, and this noob with a horrible shot here. Piszczek, Hoffman, and we strike it. Another great save from their keeper there. Just reminiscent of what our keeper just done with a one-handed save. And look at that save. It's the keeper of games, to be honest, boys. And that was a nice cross. Durm with the header there. heads it out for a corner, but they get a free kick here. And another great save from our keeper here. Durham blasts it out, gets rid of it. Piszczek gives it to us. We get past these two noobs here. Piszczek on the ball, we call for it. Piszczek, we're inside the box and we score, but it's offside from Subotic. Supposedly this is offside. Oh, that was so close, just a fraction offside. But Marco Reus is on the ball. He turns, he gives it to us. We get past our man there, cuts inside, and we should have passed it right here, boys. That collision though, and it is full time. It's going to go to extra time against this non-league side. I don't even know what the hell this side is. We have our first chance in extra time here. We give it to Immobile. Immobile gives it to us, and their keeper saves. Simple save, to be honest. Castro with the through ball, and Subotic hits it, and supposedly it's offside, but he misses an open goal. The guy should have scored in open play in the second half there. On the ball, and he strikes it. It just goes over the bar. We're having no luck here, boys. That was so close. Look at that. Absolutely crazy. Our keeper kicks it out there. Subotic heads it on. We give it to Immobile, and Immobile strikes it straight at the bar there. We give it to one of our players there, and the defender blocks it. Castro gives it to us. We're in the box here. Reus hits it with the big boy's shot, but their keeper is unstoppable in this game, and he manages to save that. One-handed save as well. Amazing save. We whip it in here, and their keeper comes out. Once again, their keeper is everywhere in this game, and they get a chance here. Wagner on the ball. It's 2 against 2 here, boys, and they miss an open goal. They could have buried it in 120th minute. That's what happens when you go all out attack, boys. We give it to Marco Reus here. We're going to have one more chance here, boys. Marco Reus is in. We call it, and we should have gave it to the guy in the middle. Subotic would have been buried, boys. That is full time, boys. 120th minutes has gone past of football, and now it is on to penalties. Sudden death, 50-50 for penalties. Wagner with the first penalty, puts it in the right there. Immobile puts it in the middle, and he misses. So they have the advantage here, boys. It's 2-0 to them on penalties right now. Mkhitaryan puts it in the back of the net. Lovely penalty from him. Stark puts it in the right, just blasts it with power, and Marco Reus has to score, and he puts it in the middle. Everyone knew he was going in the middle with that chip shot, and their player is all in his hands right now. Is he going to pull it in? But we have been left out in another big boy game for this season, the Riviera Derby. Schalke winning 2-1 with Draxler and Goretzka getting the goals. Adrian Ramos scoring in the 83rd minute, but Goretzka getting an 86th minute decisive goal there, boys, and he puts them in the league. But another big boy game, the second Champions League game for us in this episode. Lokomotiv Moscow, we have to beat them, to be honest, because they are sitting on I don't know what points they are sitting on right now, boys. They're probably sitting on like 5 points or something. They're probably in front of us, to be honest. Yeah, I think they are sitting on 5 points actually. But that is the lineup, boys. Aubameyang, us in the middle, Mkhitaryan and Reus in the midfields. Sahin gives it to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan tries to give it to Castro, and their defender is panicking there, and their defender clears it out for a throw-in, boys. We're going to pass it to Mkhitaryan there. Mkhitaryan just manages to lose it. We give it to Aubameyang. He's getting played out on a wide, nice cut in there. He's going to strike it, and their keeper saves it, and Castro blazes it over, but he was offside there, boys. so it's not really a big deal, to be honest. As you can see, a fraction offside once again. Don't know how they're getting these calls left, right and centre, boys. It's absolutely stupid, but our keeper comes out with a Superman punch there. Aubameyang cuts inside once again, gives it to us. We try and wait for our man to run in, Mkhitaryan, but the defender manages to get it. I don't know how, but look at this, boys. We are completely dominating their defence there with the fake shot, and what we're gonna do, we manage to fuck it up once again. Unbelievable. We just managed to fuck everything up. We're in the middle here. We're gonna strike it, and their keeper with a nice save. The deflection probably took the sting out of the shot there, but it was harder for the keeper to save it because that deflection was a bit naughty there, boys. We give it to Castro. Castro gives it to Mkhitaryan, and Aubameyang wasn't even offside, and he blazes it over. The boy Aubameyang is just not getting them goals in right now this season. This is stupid, boys. It's unacceptable, to be honest. But could we get a chance here? And it was a low-driven shot. It was a noob shot, to be honest. Their first chance of the game forever, and they score, but it was offside. Unlucky for them, to be honest, and it was very lucky for us. We are driving home, and we had just finished playing Lokomotiv in the Champions League and got another frustrating 0-0 draw like we did against Arsenal. So the table looks like this. We are third, the same points and goal difference as Arsenal. 2 more games left in the Champions League.
A few moments later,
the manager gives us a call and says he wants a meeting with us to look over the 4 games we played this month. So we are in the manager's office, and he tells us we are playing some fantastic football, and it's a shame we got knocked out in the domestic cup so early on. But one main thing he told us is to pass more to the wide players, Mkhitaryan and Marco Reus.